Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello, Shadowcat back, and we're continuing our mission to scout all these systems. The last time we were here, we got ourselves up to 50%. What are you doing? That is a weird-looking ship. I mean, I kind of dig it, but at the same time, it's a strange design choice. Alright, at any rate, the last time we were here, we got ourselves up to half done. So, the first time we were here, we of course patrolled the asteroid belt. The second time, we patrolled the inner solar system. And we dipped our toes into the outer system here. But we learned a lot of things. Number one, we are in over our heads here. There are things here that we just cannot take on head on. Now, we're working on it. However, we're learning quickly that there's a lot of things here that we really need to work on. And it's just going to be a matter of identifying problems and trying to adjust to them. So, for example, one of the problems that we're having is beams. The big red beams. They can be incredibly powerful. And shields... well, shields don't last very long under that kind of assault. So we're looking for ways that we can kind of mitigate that. We started by using deflector shields. Like this one up here. Although even this one up here is not entirely up to the job. I'm actually kind of thinking maybe we should double it. Like, what if we were to do... let's go into blueprint mode here. What if we did this? What if we just move that over? And then we could double this. Okay? We could double this and it would give us just a little bit more defense up there. I might even go so far as to... oops, nope, bring those back. Bring those back. What if we were to move them up here? Or across a little bit further? Maybe. I can even bring them as far back as that. In fact, I could do that and even put another one here. Why not? So that would give us an increased forward defense. Another thing is I realized that when we're identifying threats, we should really just be picking a threat and how do we really affect it? So, missiles, we've seen, and we've dealt with. We've dealt with them with these small phaser arrays. These are a point defense system against incoming missiles. But it's only missiles. We're also seeing cannon boats. How do we defend against those? Well, actually, something that you don't really see in Star Trek, but we have the option of, is... there we go. Point defense. We can use point defense. All we gotta do is just slap some of these around, and it should be good enough to stop a lot of incoming cannon fire. Just to help screen from incoming shells. So, I'm thinking that we could... let's see, how are we going on crew right now? We're still good on crew. I don't think these are going to increase our crew need that much. But we could put 1, 2, 3, 4 of these here. What's that doing to our crew? 189. And we could put 4 there. 206. It's fine. We may not have necessarily the crew to really handle that, but I think it'll be all right. We also will need to make sure they should be fine being powered, actually. Where else can we stick them? We do have some extra room over here. We could put a couple here on the engineering hull. And we could put a couple down here. Just for a little bit of extra protection back there. We could even put some back here in the nacelles. Would that be appropriate? I kind of want to do it anyway. Okay. I'm going to move that door there. I want these doors to go there. This door can actually move over. I should have fixed that a long time ago, actually. So it's more of a straight shot. These all look good. I fixed those already. And so now we've got some additional forward shielding to help guard against beams. And some additional shell protection. Now, that did kick our crew need up a whole lot. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. So, make it so. Now, as for our little unnamed ship, who's getting pushed around, it still doesn't have a name. I don't know what else to do. I'm going to have to think of a name myself. And we're out of torpedoes. We are going to need to have some antimatter delivered. So why don't we call the Fanged Freighter and get them to deliver some? Why don't we take 20? We'll take 20 antimatter. Actually, we can only hold 46. You know what? Take as much as we can. We'll take as much as we can. And then point defense. Where can we put point defense on here? Everything is kind of full. Well, we could start here. We already had that blocked off. Oh wait, I want these pointing forward. So adding more there, not a big deal. Let's see. Back here, we already have 2 installed. The only place where we really have dead room is in the middle here. And I don't really want to go forward. We could do this, though. We could have 1 going starboard, 1 going port. Throw some of those on there. We'll get rid of this cross-through. And that should give this little ship some more defense that it really kind of desperately needs. So there we go. New point defense. And it looks pretty good, actually. I mean, we're already kind of the warships, so having these on here, I'm not going to complain too much. Alright, so, the goal today, we need to get up to 76%. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to go to these outer relays, and I want to try to cover the outer band. I think we'll go up to this one and head counterclockwise. We're not going to necessarily go directly to signals this time. Actually, no. Go to this one first, and then go to that one. We're not going to go directly to signals. I want to uncover what we can find. Anything that we pass through will be, you know, just extra points that we get. But once we've uncovered everything, then we'll come back and get to 76%. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 uncovered, or at least, you know, revealed. We need 14. So all we gotta do is just uncover a few, and we're good to go. A large uranium asteroid. Is that something we need? Let's take a look. Show me the interior. Uranium? No, we've got lots of uranium. We're good. We're good on that. Okay. Stop. Before you guys get stuck on this thing, because you always get stuck on this thing, just turn around now and head for the other relay. Okay, we're not really blazing a whole lot of new territory here. We'll push the fog back on the starboard side, but that's about it. And the Fanged Freighter, I want you to come back to this station. Because that's only a trade station right there. And I want to see how many more... Yeah, how much more crew we can get. Let's be careful. Watch out for threats, because even though we just added more defense, I still have concerns. Like, our little unnamed ship here. One thing that I've realized is it's actually very vulnerable. And it's very vulnerable from the aft. It's got 2-point defense turrets back here, and that is it. No additional shielding, no nothing. There's really nothing protecting the warp core back here. And I kind of wish that I had some additional shielding. I'm just not sure how to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure how we do that. It's something that I want to work on. And while we're traveling, we could. Alright, let's go into blueprint mode. So if we want to move this back and put some deflector shields on it. First off, how far do these things reach? This thing is 3 blocks wide, or 3 blocks long. And it looks like it will reach to a range of 6. Okay. What if we moved everything back here back 6? So what if we took this entire section and just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we do that. Wait, what's going on? It's a Baylor Reaper class. Heavy cannon ship. Okay, we need to engage. Alright, here's what I want to do. I want to change this up a little bit. First off, all tractor beams. Fire at will. Okay? Now, I want to tag team this. No longer do I want to have you being the only flanker. I want you to come around to the starboard side. And I want you to come around to the port side. So that we can flank this thing from both sides. Okay? Okay, it's got lots of disruptors that are getting through the shields. However, it looks like cannon fire is actually being neutralized. At least in part. Now the problem is, the Enterprise is not as maneuverable. So getting the Enterprise to actually flank is kind of a challenge. But it looks like they're tearing it apart. Yep, there goes a section of it. There goes the command center. The ship has been neutralized. Okay, that was kind of frightening. Damage report. Minor damage to the port side nacelle. And the unnamed ship? No damage whatsoever. Okay. Very good. That was terrifying. Alright, let's get back on track. So, we were moving this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the most. Next, we would need to have this. Now, this would be the optimal place for it, to get as far forward. But then we would be blocking the door, so we actually have to bring it back like this, meaning that the armor is going to take the damage before the shields, which is not ideal. The only other alternative would be to broaden these things like this. But I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it may work. Let's see what we can do with this, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill this in. Now, the nacelles were back here. I don't know if that's going to work now. But we can try it. So yeah, they were back here. We could go either way. We could go here or kind of like back further. Maybe like that. But okay, hold on. We're going to cancel this. And we didn't really see anything else over here, so we're going to head this way. And we're going to see what we uncover like this. And the Fanged Freighter is back here. Let's see what we can get in terms of crew. So in terms of crew, they've got a whole... not a whole lot of people here. We can only hire 2, but that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Until we gain more fame. We should be trying to hold more crew, though, I think. The question is, where and how? Well, we could... no, I can't really pull the aft compartment back further, because if we do that, then we'll be rubbing we'll be rubbing up against the shields. Making the ship wider isn't going to do too much. I'm not sure where we would put new crew. Except to maybe get rid of this fire extinguisher and then put them here. Let's think about this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We've got 9 spaces here. What could we do with it? I don't know. It's really a problem for later. We'll think about that. In the meantime, though, I want to get back to this ship. How are we doing on the survey, though? Looks like we're not uncovering much. But we are pushing back the fog just a little bit. Alright, so if we went this way... You go ahead and put this here. We could... I mean, that all looks pretty good like that. I don't know why it seems like this is all pulled down. But it's actually kind of fine this way, I suppose. This would need to be filled in. I mean, the thrusters are still on there. So I'm not too worried about that. I am a little bit bothered by this, though. However, it is pretty... Well, no, it's not very well defended. And in fact, by lengthening this, we actually make this a little bit more vulnerable. And I actually don't know why these are up here. I'm putting these back up here. Okay, well, if we do things this way, we could take all of this. Well, okay, let's do it this way. We can take this entire section here and move this up. Then we can take the nacelles. We can move these up to match. And we have lengthened it a little bit, but not too badly. We've made it four sections longer. Now these are not defended at all, which makes them very vulnerable. And I'm not a huge fan of that. If we were to actually cover them, we could do something like this? Maybe? And maybe something like that. Actually, no. What if we just do this? I kind of like that. That looks alright. And you can put some fire extinguishers back here. We should never need them, but having them is better than not having them. And that'll give us additional aft shielding just in case. I'll feel a lot better that way. And that looks like a trade station. I'm going to have our Fanged Freighter come over here and investigate that. This is pirate territory. Fortunately, we're not going into it. Did I not tell you to go? I thought I told you to go. Right there. I really hope this is actually a trade station, because if I'm sending the ship into, like, a pirate base, it's going to be bad. It's going to be very bad. We're heading into more pirate territory. And we uncovered that. Oh my! That is a lot of ships. Oh, and they are coming. Okay. Turn the ships. Turn the ships. Now, what do we got? Tier 2, Tier 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to... Oh, I forgot to save it last time. I want the tag team formation. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and save this as an attack default. Tag team formation. We're going to start with you. You, you, you. 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 And that looks all very complicated, but we should be able to knock these out pretty easily. Okay, they are going after a little unnamed ship. Splash another target. Yeah, all of these little ships are really no threat to us, even in big numbers. There goes another one. Another one. And that just leaves you. Gone. Core breach. Okay. Well, that was... I don't feel good about that, actually. Let's see. Damage. Pretty moderate damage to the entire forward section. They swarmed inside of the shields. They didn't really have the armaments to penetrate the shields, but they could just fly into them. Where else do we have damage? Ah. Right there. And our little unnamed. There we go. Very good. Now, what's going on over here? I certainly hope that ship is not on an intercept course with our freighter. Alright, we're going to go visit that relay. I'm going to watch the freighter, though. Because even newly armed as it is not meant for fighting. Okay, I think it's actually close enough now. We should be fine. Alright. Here's the relay. Let's go ahead and cancel these orders. Turn the ships. Good. And yes, it is a trade station. That's good. Let's go ahead and contact them. Nope, wrong button. This button. Looks like they don't have a whole lot. We do need more iron, though. So we'll take that. Everything else we're pretty good on. Okay. And I'm going to... Oh, wait, hold on. That was a mistake. I forgot. They still need time to transfer. I was thinking ahead. Go ahead and initiate the trade again. Alright, we're just going to leave you there for a minute. Now, what do we find over here? More pirate territory. Go ahead and leave that alone. There's a signal. There's another one over there. Lots of them, actually. Not close enough that we're going to catch them, but... Hold on. I thought he was sweeping into us. So this is more pirate territory here. Oh, not anymore. Whoever is holding that position right there just smoked him. And... that is a catalyst, and it is coming in. Okay, it's attacking. Okay, Enterprise. We're doing this wrong here. We're doing this wrong here. Since you're always in the lead, you really need to be over here. And you need to be on the other side. You always need to be bringing up the rear. Okay, let's try this. Okay, watch out. Forward shields are down. Stop trying to tank this thing head on. Turn the ship. That is the whole ship. Turn the whole ship. Turn the whole damn ship. Okay. Your thing needs to be set on push. Okay? You need to push so you can get as far away from this thing as possible. See? It's going after the warp core. Turn the ship again. Turn the ship! You need to get behind the Enterprise. And Enterprise, you need to do something. Okay. I don't know what your problem is, but you need to get closer. Get closer to the damn target. And you need to keep running circles around this thing. Okay, it's now focused on the Enterprise. Now you can come back in. Alright, one beam is down. However, look at that. They're combining the beams to make them more powerful. Whew. Alright, you guys have got to work on this. Damage report. As if I can't see the damage already. Damage is significant. And back here, yeah, damage to the aft plating. There's enough resources here for us to make these changes. So we're doing it. Okay. And actually, you know what? We can put some doors in the back of this, I just realized. Alright, so now we have additional deflectors on the aft. This is still a little exposed back here, but hopefully they don't target it. Hopefully. Otherwise, I may have to do something like maybe extend the nacelles upward to kind of help cover this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about using the nacelles as like a physical shield. Seems like a bad idea in general. And it now says it wants 148 crew on here. We don't have space for that much crew. Although I could probably add some. Like, we could add these in. So it says that we want 148. Puts up to 140. Doesn't help very much. Well, I don't really have much else to do, so it'll have to be good enough. Alright, well, let's see what else we can find. I'm going to set the points, and then I'm going to send you back to the Issa Corpo station. It's a little bit safer back there, I think. Not positive about that, but I think. Alright, more pirate territory over here, and we've hit the relay. Let's just adjust course. Now, we are cutting right through pirate territory here. Looks like it's going to be smaller ships. Yeah, they're coming for us. What do they look like? Tier 1? Tier 1? Tier 1? Tier 8. Okay, that's a problem. So, we're going to go into the flank maneuvers. We're going to use the tractor beams to hold them in place. Enterprise, what are you doing? Okay, I want you to get in closer. I want you to get in much closer. Right about there. Alright, it's got beams too. Don't let it get a lock. Alright, we're hitting it from both sides now. The interceptors do seem to be doing their job. Core breach. That ship is down. Well, that was, exciting. Any damage? I don't see any damage. Alright. Back on the trail, then. What about the freighter? Okay. By the way, while we're here, is there anything we can turn in? I mean, we're here, so we can get the contact them. See, eliminate targets? No. No. Yes. And yes. And yes. And yes. And so far, that's all we've got here. So, does that increase our fame at all? Not really. No, not really. In terms of materials, is there anything we want to buy? Actually, kinda yes. We're going to buy all of your raw resources so we can process them. Oh, and we'll take the titanium as well. And the coils. We can make good use of them. And we'll take the diamonds too. You know, we'll just take everything. No, we'll take everything. Meanwhile, back here, we are going to be passing through pirate territory. We're going to be running right over that signal, though. Now, is he going to let us pass? No, he is not. That is a level, or a tier 9 Hercynia. Okay, and... oh, I forgot to change this. You come over here, you come over here, you're gonna go... you know, let's get these close. Okay. Save the attack defaults. Okay. Alright, it's got lots of beams. It's got too many beams, actually. Unnamed ship, get out. Enterprise, cover. Okay. It's changing targets. Bring the unnamed ship back in here. What happened to the forward shields? Turn the Enterprise. Turn the ship. Core breach, core breach. The other ship is gone. These beam weapons are nasty. I'm not sure how we counter them. The additional shielding only does so much good. We can't cover everything. We're doing our best to cover sensitive areas. But there's only so much we can do. And the unnamed? Pretty major damage to the forward saucer. Before we manage to turn the ship and get it out of there. Minor damage to the nacelles. Just the hull plating. Yeah, that ain't good. Alright, back on track then. I'm going to send you to this station. Just because I want you to kind of go around and play cleanup. You'll take care of a lot of our, Ooh, extra large uranium asteroid. There we go. Marked. We'll send the freighter around to do all of our diplomatic work. That looks bad. Not sure if that was a defeat or if they just exited our sensor space. Asteroid field. I guess we must have cleaned it out already. I was a little bit worried about that. Okay, we're heading through more pirate territory. Be on alert. Looks like smaller ships. And the freighter... Oh, nothing's threatening it. Okay, very good. If it's just a swarm of smaller ships, I'm not too worried. Yeah, Tier 1. Tier 1. Tier 10! Okay, we have to deal with that. Okay, it is absolutely blowing the hell out of the unnamed ship. Okay, now it's targeting the Enterprise. It's got a lot of cannons on it. All interceptors, screen. Alright, forward shields on the unnamed ship are down. Auxiliary shields are taking the heat. I need you to move over this way. Enterprise, move over this way. Core breach on the Aegis. There's a level 1 Lux, a level 1 Glint. Why are these so obtuse? Okay, like that. Alright, save the attack defaults. Yeah, like that now. Okay, very good. You are in the wrong business here. Core breach. One torpedo did that. Alright, repairs. A lot are needed. Those disruptors go right through the shields. It's a bad day for us. Looks like the Enterprise did not take any damage at all, though. Alright. Time to get back on track. We only need 3 more signals. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are still unidentified that we've already passed. So we can get them pretty easily. I'm a little disappointed, though, I haven't found more. Okay, hold up. Let's go ahead and cancel. And send you that way. Where are you going? You just had to go the long way around, didn't you? Of course you did. Okay, whatever. You know, as long as it works... As long as it works, it works. Alright, looks like the freighter, however, is back. So let's see, what can we turn in? Pirate Hunter? No. Fugitive? No. Renegades, though, we could do that. And a fugitive? Okay. We can do that. Our current fame is now at 2,000. That actually released a lot more. I wonder if that would be enough crew to actually start working on another ship, because I'm kind of wanting to try to make a Saladin-class ship again. Maybe. Maybe not a Saladin-class. Maybe we make our own kind of ship. However, I would like to have a ship with the big beam. Ooh, what's this? That's a lot. And I don't see a territory marking. That might be a base. Okay, hold on. I need to kind of measure this. I don't want to get too close. I just want to scan it and move on. If we can. I'm going to move you back just a little bit. Are we going to get his attention? That is a Cyrus class. What do we know about it? It is a heavily nuclear vessel. I don't think I want to fight that thing. Let's not fight it if we don't have to. It is a base. We can barely see it. Let's mark it. Okay, Quirus base. What does it look like? Besides, you know, big. I'm seeing in the middle. 4, 8, 16 high explosive missiles. I see shielded flat cannons to keep you from getting in too close. It's got a it's got a bridge right in the middle. That makes sense. It's got heavy laser blasters, 3, 6, 12 of those. We've got launcher missiles with EMPs, 1, 2, and presumably 4 of those. And then nuclear warheads, 4, 8, 16 of them. Yeah, I don't think I want to bother that thing. Looks like we don't really have to. Okay, I mean, I would like the fame from it. I wonder if that's the base they were talking about. Destroy a pirate base. That is worth 301 fame. That's a lot. We may have to come back for that. Okay, but we have gone all the way around. And I'm not seeing much. You, however... Why are our firing arcs split like that? In fact, you know what? Come back here. Incoming missiles. Okay, we can handle this. I think we can handle this. Don't let that beam on you. Don't let that beam on you. Can you just turn the ship? That works. You just... You know what? Before you lose the entire nacelle. Tractor beams push! What are you doing? Turn the ship! Turn the ship! Was that the shields? The shields are now gone. Okay? The shields are now gone. You are now out of this fight. Set a course for that base. Enterprise. Hold. Hold that ship right there. It's still chasing. Enterprise. Pull. All right. Give it a bit of a push. All right, push harder. This is not working. This is not working at all. This Rosselhog ship is just beyond us. Okay, here's what we gotta do. Target that. Okay. This beam has got to go. It doesn't seem capable of penetrating the shields. But we've got to knock out those crystals. Okay, there's another one back there. It's somehow split the beam. Okay, let it get closer. It's got some heavy shields on it. Okay, we've annihilated the entire array. The rest of the ship is now defenseless. Okay, I'm not worried about it. We need to go pick up survivors. I am not worried about this ship anymore. We've got to rescue anybody we can. Okay, just stay there and let them come on board. Are all survivors on board? All survivors are on board. End this ship. Alright, that's enough of that. Damage report. Forward damage on the saucer. Port forward saucer. Where else? Oh, I think that's about it. Okay, then. And the unnamed ship. Obviously, the damage report here is much more serious. We lost a lot of crew. And the entire shield block. We can't even repair it. We need more resources than this station has. We lost an entire nacelle. Okay, well... we're still down a few critical systems, but we'll do what we can. So, You two need to get together. Right there should be good. And the Enterprise is still taking on survivors. Although I don't think we can take on any more survivors. Okay, both of you need to meet up here. I think the problem is that the Enterprise is at capacity. And so people are coming in to refresh their air. What's going on over here? Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, I need to divert you back to the Dicura station. We'll warp if we have to. That is a Tier 11 anvil. Definitely not something we want to mess with. I think it's heading the other way. Alright, I'm going to adjust your course then. Yeah, there's still survivors over here, but when they come in for air, they don't have any room to stay, so they're refreshing their air and they're heading back out. But that's okay, that now that the unnamed ship is here... That was close. That was really close. I mean, they destroyed the shield, but had they hit here, this entire back section would have gone up. Now, what are you doing? You're just passing through. Alright, the freighter's almost here. We'll be able to do some repairs. Okay, now that it's here, it's lots of steel, we can handle this. So there's shields again, not to mention our pass-through between the saucer section and the engineering section. Nacelles back online, deflectors back online. Alright. Everything is back online. The only thing not is the fact that it needs crew now. Because we are sitting at only 124 out of 140. So we need a refresh on crew. So there's 16. Now, out of curiosity, did anyone special go in there? No. Which means that Tux must still be on board the Fanged Freighter. Yes. And then, of course, everybody else is still on the Enterprise. Yep. Alright, well, we still need two more signals. So we're all going to head back to the Dicura station together. And then we'll maybe investigate this cloud here. And then maybe head out to this area. We'll go back and forth through this area and see what we can uncover. We should be able to get a couple more signals here. Otherwise, we'll just head over here, get these, and we'll be done with it. Still, though, that was bad. Those beams. I don't know how you counter them short of just destroy them outright. Perhaps that's what we need to do, is actually start targeting those beams. Disable them. And the problem really seems to go away. Perhaps that's the key. Be more selective with our targeting. We target their weapons directly, disable them, and after that, we can leave if we want. Okay. The Enterprise and Unnamed, you can go here. And you're just going to stay there. Alright, to the Cloud. Maybe that's why the ship keeps getting beat up so much. It's bad luck to leave a ship unnamed. Alright, I didn't see anything there. So we're going to go investigate this one. Are you going to get in our way? You are, and you know what? It's another rascal hog. And it's firing on us. Okay. Just like the last time. We know what we need to target. Alright. I don't believe I'm doing, or can't believe I'm doing this. I am turning off the tractor beams. Maybe that'll make it easier for them to maneuver into position. It actually seems to be. Okay. They are pounding on the shields hard. However, we are targeting those crystals. There we go! The entire array is gone. They still have a lot of disruptors pounding on the shields. Forward shields are disabled. And now the ship is gone. That's the key! That's how we do it. That's how we do that. Significant damage to the port forward saucer. But otherwise, we did okay there. And you. Damage to the port side thrusters and forward saucer. Alright, so it's easier to maneuver without the tractor beams on. I suppose maybe we haven't really been doing ourselves any favor. This is a Tier 11 Gavel class. And it is protecting... Is it just protecting a storage pod? I don't see anything here. However, it is firing on us. So, all interceptors, fire. All phasers, fire. Enterprise, what are you doing? Enterprise, you are way the hell out of position. I don't suppose you're going to get into position either, are you? Alright, the Gavel class is gone. What is that? That's a moving walkway. I wonder if there is... Is there an airlock left on this thing? I wonder if we could actually find... let's see. There are no airlocks. Okay, no. We cannot do anything with this ship. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Well, we continue our exploration then. We're going to do that. Now, the Fanged Freighter. Now that you're back at the space station, what can we get in terms of supplies? Because we need a lot. We just spent a lot. Can actually get a fair amount. Alright, good thing Starfleet has deep pockets. And we're going to go ahead and hire a new crew to replace. Alright, so now that we got this... Oh, there's a signal. Let's go investigate. This is a Dread. This is a Tier 7 ship. Interesting. Well, look at that. Let's go ahead and mark it. So this is a Dread class. And looking at it, it's got point defense, it's got lasers, cannons, flak battery to screen, it's got forward deflector shields. No aft shields, though. Very vulnerable from the back. Still, though, it's kind of an interesting looking ship. I wonder if maybe we could use this for something. I'm not sure. But I do know that that puts us up to 76%. We are done here. So if we go back to the Fanged Freighter and give them a call... Payment available for exploring the Atsusenko system. Unfortunately, we will not get any fame out of this because we are sitting at the cap. But that's alright. That is the only thing left. If we switch back and forth, now we can get Explore Atsusenko to 100%. That is going to be 42 to 55, meaning that we only need to find 13 signals. And we can already see 1, 2, 3 of them. So that's not a bad way to start. So we'll finish off, or we'll start next time by going through and just kind of filling or exploring this area here. And then we'll do the same thing to this space over here between these two. This big space over here between these two, and the same thing and the same thing. And if we divide it up into sectors like that, it should make the search go a lot easier. At least that's what I'm expecting. However, you are a problem. You need to have a name. And also you need to have your paint adjusted too. So, what am I going to name you? You need a name. Edit ship name. So instead of it being just the unnamed ship, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Because you have that longer engineering section right now and that really big saucer, I'll tell you what we're going to call you. We're going to call you the USS Club. Just like that. And, since it is a very small name, thankfully, we can do this. Decals on 3, no, decals 1. Here we go. This color. Each one of these is kind of big. So we're going to go with small lettering. And I'm thinking right here, maybe? No, it's only 6 wide. It'll have to go here. So we're going to do this. Oh, and turn off that. We're going to go with U, SS, C, L, U, B. There we go. And there we go. It's very similar to the other one. It will, however, need to have a registry number as well. So what would the registry for this be? Well, let's see. What if we just go by letter numbers? So, C is going to be 3. I wasn't ready for this. Hold on a second. So we'll just take a look at this quick number grid. It's going to be 3, 12, 21, 2. So 3, 12, 21, 2, meaning that is 6 numbers. And then if we add in the, if we were to add in the NCC dash, that would put up to 12. So what if we were to put it up here? So what if we do this? What if we go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go N, C, C, dash, 3, and then 12. And then U is 21. And then B, of course, is 2. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed one. That's why it looks a little bit weird. So 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Right? C, L, U, B. I guess I did that wrong. That's alright. Let me just move it over then. There we go. It's a bit hard to read because of all the little windows up there, but it's alright. And there we go. We have now christened our ship. The NCC 312212, the USS Club. Needed a name for a while, now it's got one. I just kind of wish it was a little bit more readable. I suppose I could put it back here. Maybe? It's supposed to be in the front, though. But I guess whatever is actually legible, right? We could put it back here like this. Cut and paste. Yeah, that works. That's more readable. Alright, so with that, we are going to go ahead and take a break. We did good work today. We've made some major upgrades. I think we're a little bit more survival, and we're a little bit more wise. Now we know that sometimes the answer to surviving some of these things is just direct action. So we'll have to be a lot more careful where we target in the future. Also, tractor beams, cool, but maybe not the best idea all the time. Because apparently we can't maneuver with the tractor beams on. Lesson learned there. So we'll take these lessons, we will apply them later on as we continue to finish up this system, and if you want to be here for that, then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified when these videos come out. If you know somebody else who is either into Star Trek or Cosmoteer, then share this video with them. Otherwise though, go ahead and leave a like on the video. If you like me, leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time for more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And until then, take care.